Fishing outside off stump. There's no two ways of describing that. That's much more to Mahtab's liking. A straighter ball on the pads is just picked up beautifully. Now that is edge, and that is edge to the man that is standing there for that very thing. Down there at fly slip, comfortably taken. The first wicket goes to Hamza Salim. Umar Aftab, after a promising and breezy start to his innings, is on his way. Scored 10 runs. Well, that is a big old hit, isn't it? That got everything that it deserved. And a little bit more. Wasn't the worst of balls, was it? But it was a case of just stand and deliver. But with the power play in, again, that wasn't too much of a bad ball, a little bit short. But with the power play field, there's nobody out there in the deep, and that is 4 runs. And that's a catch. And that's well taken right on the boundary. Half a metre higher, and that would have been 6 runs. But as it is, good ground made there on the boundary fielder. Is that Hamza down there? Is that Hamza Salim down there on the boundary? What he can do is dispatch it over long on. It's good batting. He didn't play a premeditated shot as so many people do. And the free hit, he waited for it. Actually, having said that, he did. He cleared his front foot. 6 runs. Back live. Oh, now that could go for 6 on the offside. And it has. Almost the mirror image on the opposite side of the wicket to the previous shot. And what was looking a very tidy start to the over with that one overstepped no ball. That's a nice looking shot. That really is. There was no effort to that. And he seemed to have all the time in the world to play that. I don't know what it was, but he just seemed to have all the time. Didn't even really move his feet, did he? You know, when I said 31, what I meant to say was 37. Because there it is, 37. Busy boy. Busy boy. 37 he goes on to off 10. He's gone on to 36 runs off 24. But the man who has just hit that for another brutal 6 is now on 46 off 15 balls, Jamshad Afzal. Well, that is... Adil Sawar, as I say, who's been playing second fiddle. Absolutely no reason for that. He says, I'm not having that. Well, what a way to reach your half century. He's in no control of that at all. But top edge, over the keeper's head. Nothing you can do about it. As a bowler, you just have to shrug and say, it is what it is. He's already gone for 6 off the first ball of this. That is, again, enormous. Enormous. He's going to be caught, though. He's going to be caught. There we go. Well, a consolation wicket for Malik Samiur Rahman. It's been a great, great knock by Adil Sawar. I think he's just failed to get to his half century. I think that's 49 he's out on. But 49 off 28. There we go. Yet another wicket at the death from Malik Samiur Rahman. I'm saying they're consolation wickets, but obviously, since every other ball seems to be going for 6, they're actually dot balls as well, more crucially, than them being wickets. That's the same ball. It got what it deserved this time. 4 runs. Clubbed. That's a rather uncalled for. No, it wasn't clubbed. It was actually hit very, very well. Look at that. 6 runs for Rashad Butt. And 130, where are we? 140. 140 for 4 is the final total. Low, slow pitch here in Barcelona. Pushes the first one through, quite nippily, outside off stump, top ball. Shuffles across to the offside and just dabs it further into the offside, and that is a very nice shot. Nothing brutal about that. That was more the surgeon's knife than the butcher's, whatever it is butchers use. I don't know, choppers? I don't know. It was an analogy that was going so well. It's a chance. And it's a catch. There you go. It was there for hitting, really, wasn't it? It was nothing much more than a half volley, perhaps just back of a length from half volley, which is why it went airborne. Oh, that's not a bad shout. Oh, and the umpire says that's a good enough shout for me. Billower wants to be careful that he's not actually, but he wandered across. Let's have a little look. He wandered across. Oh, there's a mix-up, there's a mix-up, there's a mix-up. It's a horrible mix-up. And the youngster, Malik Mathieu-Rayman, absolutely needless. He just played a nice shot for a single. There was possibly two there, but what do they say? Don't run on a misfield unless there's definitely two. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, it's got the bit between his teeth, definitely. Just steps across his stumps and plays that one out to a straightish mid-wicket. Wow, isn't that a nice shot? Okay, it wasn't a great ball, was it? Full toss. But what I like about Hamza Salim, if you watch that shot again, he's standing there absolutely still. And Hamza Salim's played down the line and he hasn't got all of it. And he's been caught on the boundary. He'd been looking very, very dangerous suddenly after that sluggish start when he didn't get in and had faced 7 or 8 balls for very, very few runs. What they've given away is 6 there on the leg side. Sajawar Khan doesn't need to have a look, comes down, gives the charge to Cameron Raja. How very disrespectful to a man of Cameron Raja's status. Dances down the wicket. Oh, that's a catch. Oh, now what he did there, he came dancing down again, but it was a fuller ball, which means he got it on the full toss, but wasn't in any control of it at all. He might have been better staying at home. Oh, I say that. It's another wicket. Oh! Now that's showing off, isn't it? Circus skills there. But the big hitting Dilawar Khan, the man, I say, as long as he was on strike, there was still a chance. Well, he went for a big hit, didn't get all of it. He's caught there with a very, very nice catch by Adil Sawar out there in the covers. Well, there we go. That's the answer to that, isn't it? I said Umar Javeed is no Hamza Salim. And the pendulum, in the course of 4 balls, has swung totally 100% back into Catalina Tigers. Catalina Tigers have saved this match. That could be another wicket as well. It's airborne. And Safraz Ahmed gets under it from his own bowling. That's not easy because it was coming from over his shoulder, so to speak. And he falls on his back to make sure even if he spills it, it's going to land in his tummy. That's great, great bowling, great fielding, which will run down in a couple of balls' time when we summarise this innings. Just a single again. Shocking little bit of fielding there. And that is it. It drifts. It drifts to a close. But there was nothing drifty about that until about 10 balls ago. When I say we had an explosion of wickets. And in the end, a very comfortable victory